Yeah, my name is Mugisha. I work for Sexual Minorities Uganda, that is a gay and lesbian organization. Sexual Minorities Uganda advocates for the rights of gays and lesbians in Uganda. How did I start doing activism? When I was still in college, I met with a group of friends. The guys told me, yeah, come think about it. People are not thinking about HIV/AIDS and how dangerous it is. So we formed this group to just inform young people about HIV/AIDS and the dangers of HIV/AIDS and gay men. And then before I knew it, because of the homophobic laws in Uganda and the pressure from the religious leaders, we are going political. And now we went beyond HIV/AIDS. We started advocating now for the rights of gays and lesbians. We have the laws, the Penal Code of Uganda criminalizes carnal knowledge against the order of nature, whereby if someone is convicted, is liable to 5 years in prison, 7 years, and life imprisonment. But then recently, in the past 5 months, the Minister of Ethics and Integrity has been in the media talking about bringing a new bill. And this new bill on homosexuality will criminalize people like me who promote the rights of LGBTI people. It will criminalize organizations that support homosexuality in Uganda. It will criminalize donors that are funding gays and lesbians in Uganda. And to criminalize even the mere mentioning of the word homosexuality in Uganda. So, and this bill will, if this bill is made law in Uganda, it will be one of the worst in the world, because it has the death sentence for homosexuals. They named like top homosexuals in Uganda. There was this big media coverage where they published all our names, places where we live, who we are dating, and every person. People have lost their jobs because people don't want to employ gay people in Uganda. They say, oh, you're a gay person, so I cannot employ you here because people are not going to come back here. They think we're working with a gay person. And then the other people are so homophobic that they will throw you out of their workplace the moment they find out that you're gay. People have been thrown out of school. There was someone who was put in the papers, and when he went back to school, he was told, no more place for you here. We got Family Life Network, who invited a group of people from the US, the American evangelicals, but Scott Lively, Don Schmier, and Caleb. These are American evangelicals. They came to Uganda and they held a seminar. In this seminar, they called it Coming Out Straight, whereby they were supposed to come in Uganda and teach people to become straight, homosexuals to become straight. And in this seminar, it was a 3-day seminar. At the end of the seminar, they met with members of parliament in Uganda, politicians, and told them homosexuality is bad. They have an agenda. The agenda is to recruit your children into homosexuality and end the family values. So you should stop it before it gets worse. And then after that, these religious groups teamed up and formed anti-gay group. We already had an anti-gay group earlier, so they formed another one, a stronger one, a squad that went around the whole country, mobilizing signatures from Ugandan citizens to sign on a petition to call upon the government of Uganda to enact stronger laws. The police, if they come to discover that you're a gay or lesbian, what they do, they will come and arrest you, put you in custody, probably sometimes blackmail you, ask you for money to let you go, or put a charge on you. They will say, we're charging you of homosexuality. And like, homosexuality is not a crime. Why did you find me in the act of having sex with someone? And then they will keep you in custody. Maybe they will charge you with aid and disorderly, things like that. And then they will let you go after a day or two. Recently, we had a case in the eastern part of Uganda, whereby two people were arrested. They broke into their house. They were in a bar in the evening, drinking. Then they left, two gay men left the bar and went to their home to sleep. And then the neighbors alerted the police that homosexuals are in this house and they're having sex. So the police and the local councils came in the morning, very early in the morning, before dusk and before dawn, and knocked on the door. And these people opened the window, like, what do you want? Like, we want to come in. Why do you want to come in? Because you are homosexuals and you're having sex. I said, we are not having sex. I'm in the window talking to you. I'm not having any sex. They said, okay, open the door. Who are you with it? So I come with my friend in the house. And you can't come in. So they broke into the house and sat inside. And then there was one policeman, and the local councils were like 3. So they called another policeman. And they forced them out, put them in custody. They stayed in police custody for over 15 days. Then they were taken to court. But then during that process, the court and everything, one of the people who was in police custody fell sick and died. One of the people fell sick and died. And so and then there wasn't enough time to carry out the autopsy and to find out what really killed this person. But then before this guy died, these people had told us how they were treated in prison. They told us about being beaten. They were told us they were tortured. They were checked. They were telling us they would tell them to strip and bend over, and they check their anuses to see if they have been penetrated, things like that. They told us how they were beaten in prison by prisoners and prison wardens. So we don't know if the death was because of the torture or if it was something different. And we're still trying to. We're working around doing another autopsy, but it's kind of expensive since the guy was already buried and